From the minute I arrive, there's this feeling of excitement and a feeling of knowing that everything's going to be all right. I know that everything I need will pretty much be right there in the hotel. And everything is so beautiful, you know, when you walk into the hotel. The lobby is really nice and plush. And everyone is really very courteous, you know, from the valets to the bellhops, you know, to the people checking you in, room service. Just everyone in the hotel is very courteous. When I get up to my room, I'm never disappointed. Now, the rooms are not anything, you know, really fabulous, extravagant. I have not had one of the suites yet, so I can't say what they're like. I'm sure they're much nicer than the rooms that I have had. The times that I have stayed there at the Beau Rivage, the suites were not available, so I guess they're in high demand. But I've never been disappointed with my room, and I always get the ocean view room, which is really nice. I don't have any shots of the bathroom, which I regret, but it's very nice. There's a nice deep tub, you know, that you can take a nice hot bath in. It doesn't have a whirlpool on it or anything, but it's excellent for a nice hot soak if that's what you want to do, which I usually do when I'm at the Beau Rivage. But there's also a walk-in shower as well, which is very nice. The water, the shower head is very good. You know, it really feels nice when you're in there taking a shower. Everything is really nice in the bathroom. You know, it's spacious enough, and everything is really nice. You have lots of nice towels and soaps and lotions and shampoos and all of that good stuff. Now, there are no refrigerators or microwaves in the rooms that I have stayed in. Now, I do understand that you can rent a refrigerator by the day, I believe, and it's $25 per day. So if you did want a refrigerator added to your room, you could certainly call down to the desk and arrange to have that done. Now, if you don't want to go downstairs or out somewhere in Biloxi to eat, you can always order room service, which is nice. I normally just order breakfast sometimes, which is nice. And they have a chicken pot pie that I really like, and I do order that sometimes as well in the evenings. They also have a great fresh fruit plate that's nice for breakfast or any time, really. I love the creme brulee, so I do order that. I have ordered that several times, you know, with coffee. And if you feel like going out to dine, there's always the buffet, which offers a ton of, you know, choices that you can make down there. You know, the typical buffet, you know, items. And they also have the steakhouse there, the BR Prime, I believe it's called. And I did dine there one evening with my sister, Terry. And the food was really pretty good. But I must say that I think it was overpriced. It was not worth the price. You know, everything was charged separately. You know, for instance, if you wanted a steak, the steak was priced separately, and then your potatoes were priced separately, and then if you wanted some peas or other vegetable on the side, that was a separate price. Your roll was priced separately. You know, there was no dinner plate or anything like that. And I thought some of the prices were extravagant, you know. For instance, I had to pay $10 for my little dish of green peas that I wanted. And I also asked for some steamed broccoli, and that was $11. My mashed potatoes were $11. You know, so so I thought it was a bit over the top. Now, I have no qualms about paying, you know, a high price for, you know, something that's really very, very good. But I just did not think that the peas were worth however much, you know, or the potatoes worth $11. So anyway, it was just a little small dish, you know. It wasn't like it wasn't even a baked potato. Most importantly, the service was absolutely out of this world, you know. The waiters that waited on me and my sister, there was really only one waiter, and I don't remember his name, but he was so gracious and so helpful and patient with us. And so if anything, you know, the service was worth the price all by itself. So I certainly don't want to discourage anyone from going there and dining, you know, at least once, and see for yourself how you like it. They also had an excellent crab cake. I always try crab cakes, you know, most of the time when I go out to different restaurants, you know, to see how their crab cakes are. And these were really pretty good. I enjoyed it very much. And of course, the desserts were excellent. I love creme brulee, and I had creme brulee there as well. So you see, the tab for that meal for my sister and I came to $239.68, and that did not include the tip, you know, for the waiter. So be prepared.
Yeah, you're right.
And of course, there's the gambling. Lots of folks love to go and gamble, and I do a little gambling myself, but I'm not a big-time gambler or anything like that. And to be honest, the gambling is really not the reason that I love staying at the Beau Rivage. Now, some of the things that I see from my ocean view window, depending on what side of the hotel I'm on, can also include parts of the mainland, you know, the coastline there. Highway 90, you know, which runs along the coast there, you know, along by the hotel. And man, look at this wonderful sunset that I caught one evening. You know, I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. I really spend a lot of time looking out of that window. Now, if you desire, you have lots of places to do shopping. Right there in the hotel, they have several stores, all kinds of stores, you know, for ladies and men. And, you know, get stores that have gifts and souvenirs and all kinds of things, you know. I'm a shoe freak myself. So I always like to look in the shoe store and see what kind of shoes they have. And there's the pool. As a guest, you can have access to the pool.
Wave!
The ocean view is really, it's my favorite thing about the hotel, is being able to, you know, look out onto the water. It has such a calming effect on me. And there are all kinds of happenings, you know, out there on the water. I enjoy watching the fishing boats and the individual folks that are out there in their boats fishing and catching fish and enjoying themselves. But one of my favorite things to do is dolphin watch. I'm always scouring the water, you know, looking for those dolphins, you know, to appear. And what I noticed was that certain types of boats, they seem to follow. Wow, look at that. And at Christmas time, oh man, the hotel is just decorated so beautiful. It's just like being in a Christmas wonderland. It's very beautiful. Yes, the Beau Rivage is a great place to stay when you're on the Gulf Coast. Pretty much everything you need is right there in the hotel. You could actually spend your entire stay right inside the Beau Rivage. You can also bring your children. Of course, they cannot go into the casino, but there are lots of other things at the Beau Rivage for children to enjoy. There's a wonderful arcade that has lots of the latest video games and other things that children like. So the next time you're on the Gulf Coast, consider staying at the Beau Rivage Resort and Casino. I'm sure you won't be disappointed.